So it seemed like the Washington game might have been one of your guys' best collective performances. What did you just take away from that game?
Just how hard we played as a team, and how we played together. We passed the ball, we made shots too, and free throws, and that's what took away from the game.
Where do you feel you guys are at from like a rotational standpoint? Do you feel like you're kind of putting it together with what you want to do and how you want to mix guys in and around?
Yeah, I feel like we're playing like the whole team. Kind of we started playing Khalid, we started Mickey, stuff like that, and I think that's good for the team. So I think we're starting to understand what we need to do to win for our rotation-wise.
For you personally, do you feel like you went through the normal process of a true freshman, trying to feel yourself the first 10, 15 games and not really getting your groove?
Yeah. I think so. That's a big thing. When I first came here, I didn't have my role kind of, mellow. Most people didn't even think I was going to play, so I was just trying to fit in, and since I think I started to fit in, and I'm starting to help my team win.
Is something to be said, being a local guy, having the transition be that much easier compared to maybe somebody out of state?
Yeah, of course, because my mom's 5-10 minutes away, my brother's 5-10 minutes away, and I got a twin, so I'm big with her. So yeah, it's been really easy for that.
We hadn't seen you and Romello on the floor a lot together until recently. How do you feel like you guys complement each other when you're out there?
I love that. I think we complement each other great. You know what I mean? We're both big. We can both finish, we both rebound. You know what I mean? And sometimes in games, we lack rebounding. We're kind of a smart team. So I feel like when me and Melo are in, it kind of balances out.
Do you feel like it's just the physical thing that's the biggest thing?
Yes, sir.
What kind of impact does Romello have just generally on your game?
Oh, I mean, he's pushed me to great lengths. Came in here, never really faced someone that big, you know what I mean? He's a big, strong person, been here 4 years, stuff like that. So, he's pushed me, he's made me play hard and be better.
Is there any particular advice that he shares with you or a moment you might remember about what he's been able to reflect on you?
In practice, me and him always go at it. We talk, crap to each other. I love it, you know what I mean? It just makes me stronger mentally, stuff like that, because, in the games, you don't want to be in your head, especially as a freshman, since you're so young. And since he's doing it in practice, I kind of get the understanding for how it's going to be in the game.
Have you had guys from other teams talking trash to you?
Nothing crazy, you know what I mean? Just little jokes about the hair, kind of. I guess the hair. So, but other than that, it's been fun, you know what I mean? That's it.
Why did you change your hair?
I don't know what it was. My coaches said it was a midlife crisis, and I was like, I'm way too young for that. But I don't know. I just decided to do it.
I always think it's funny, like when people change their hairstyles on the road. I mean, at home that's easy, but on the road, you bring like the products in the carry-out.
We have a little barber. He comes out and he does everything. So he dyed my hair.
When you look at you guys at Washington State and then just turning around like a complete 180 against Washington and have one of the best, is that what do you think some of those inconsistency, what do you attribute that to at times?
I just think it's because we get so high off one win that we come back and we think we can go easy. You know what I mean? We just beat U of A. You know what I mean? We're in high spirits, and then we got to play Washington State. I feel like we got to come prepared every game. You know what I mean? And we weren't prepared for that game, and that's all.
What's been the biggest transition from the high school level to here? What's surprised you?
Just how physical it is, you know what I mean? Just Washington game, Isaiah Stewart, freshman, 250, and I was just like, wow, you know what I mean? It's just a physical standpoint. And it's a little faster, you know what I mean? And the guards are way better. So I used to be in high school and I could block pretty much every shot, stuff like that. But they know how to finish now. It's a little difficult now.
Have you been surprised at how much you've been able to contribute right away?
Yeah, no, I feel like I think it's more of other people thinking that I'm being surprised, other people being surprised. I'm more of I felt like I could come help the team regardless, you know what I mean? I don't really care about scoring and stuff like that, and so I knew I could just help in the other spots.
With the last 2 years, Daquan and Z were kind of the guys who blocked shots, provided energy, rebounding. Did they sort of impact how you wanted to play this year? Or is this kind of your own style?
I watched Cheatham when he was here, and I watched Lake all the time. He's a freak athlete, big hands and everything. So I kind of modeled my game off of his, just because he rebounded, he blocked shots, he hustled, stuff like that, got dunks. And Zylan is what I want to be. You know what I mean? He's a great player. You know what I mean? He's in the league. Congrats to him and stuff like that.
It seems like this team has been one step forward, one step back the last few weeks. I mean, do you feel like you guys are ripe to finally string maybe a few wins in a row here?
Oh yeah. I think we're clicking now. You know what I mean? After that Washington game, we all came together and we were excited, and everybody, and But as a team, we were like, we got to keep going. You know what I mean? We got 2 big games: UCLA, USC. Great players and great teams. So we know we got to start clicking, play harder.
How difficult is it to balance that when you got to play a game by game basis, then also you got to succeed in order to get to that tournament point?
It's hard just because we have so many new people. You know what I mean? Khalid, Dre, so all JUCOs, me, J House, so all freshmen, all young. It's just hard. We've never been through this. You know what I mean? First time. So, but I think we're starting to get the hang of it, and we're gonna be good.
When Coach Hurley talks about you and some of the other guys, note your patience, how you can keep your pivot foot planted when you're going up in the post. Where do you kind of get that from, or how have you developed that patience in your game?
I don't even know where it came from. I've always had that when I was young. I feel like I don't know. It's just more of like I just watched the game. I used to watch Anthony Davis when he was young, and like in Kentucky and stuff like that. And I just loved him how he plays. I think I got it from there.
How big is it this weekend? You've got USC and UCLA, and they're at the top in terms of offensive rebounding and what you guys got to handle there.
It's going to be a big for me and Melo to step up, you know what I mean? Big O and Hill, they're great, big athletic people that love to rebound, so it's going to be a great battle.
I was going to ask what you thought about Okongwu and getting to play him. Yeah,
I've seen him with Lonzo. I was like, wow, and it's kind of crazy playing up against him, you know what I mean? But yeah. It's going to be fun. I love the challenge.
How do you compare him to Najee or Stewart and what they can do with those guys?
I think they're all like. I think Najee's he's more perimeter based. You know what I mean? A little faster, but O's a great player. You know, quick, strong, bouncy too. So it's gonna be fun.
Speaking of you and Melo, how do you feel like that pairing works?
I loved it. I told Coach I loved it. We were gonna do it at the start of the season in China, but then some people got sick and hurt and stuff, and so we couldn't really do it. But I loved it, and I love playing with him, and he's a great player, so it's fun.
Have you tried to shift your game at all to better fit with his style?
Yeah, I feel like just even next year I want to be more of a perimeter player, just to develop my game. Knowing that when me and Melo are out there, somebody has to play perimeter, somebody has to guard a perimeter player. So I'm just trying to work on that.
And so is that feet? Is that arm? Like what are the biggest aspects of your defensive game you have to change for that?
Perimeter, just my movement, lateral movement, being quick. Just understanding how guards really play. You know what I mean? Guarding a perimeter player, you got to understand screens, get over screens. You know what I mean? Being the help, stuff like that. Just work on that type of stuff.
When you decided to come to ASU, has it been, a lot of guys want to go away to school and go someplace different. What was it like to make that decision to stay close to home and play here?
It was more my twin. I wanted her to go to Santa Clara with me, but she didn't want to go, so I decided I wanted to stay here. She wanted to, ASU's her big school. She always wanted to go there, so I decided to stay here, and I love every moment of it.
What kind of relationship do you have with your twin sister, though?
Me and her are like yin and yang, you know what I mean? We're just close. I can't go anywhere without her, you know what I mean? I always call her. She always makes me laugh. She always makes fun of me. I love it. You know what I mean?
Does she play sports?
She used to, but now she's the book, so she's more the brain, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. So.
And what's her name?
Jenna. Yeah.
Is there like some sort of like telepathic twin thing that you guys kind of help each other with?
We just if we're in class and we'll look at each other, I can always make her laugh, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like that. I don't know about I can't read her mind, nothing like that. I wish sometimes, but nah, that's it.
Do you have a lot of the same classes?
No, we don't. No.
What's your major?
Sports business.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it dealing with business major and basketball?
It's difficult, but Jessie, our academic advisor, she's great, so she helps me out a lot with school and stuff like that.
I noticed, but can you tell me about your tattoo?
Oh, Kobe, yeah. So I wore 24 in high school. I wear 24 now. He's been a big inspiration. Just the memories that I had when I was young, just being with my family, watching him play, watching the buzzer beater over Dwayne Wade, stuff like that. I've always watched his game and I always loved him. So.
When did you get it? Like the process that you?
Oh, I got it right after his death.
Oh, so it's recent.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
I had to. Yes, sir.
And that specific moment. Mm-hmm. Is
What-
that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When did you hear about the news?
When did I hear about the news?
Yeah.
I heard about the news in the morning. It was kind of crazy because I thought it was like a little hoax or something like that. You know what I mean? Just because it's 2020 and people do that, but it was just kind of tragic when I heard about it.
Where did you get it?
I got it from, so there's a guy that tattoos Melo, and you already know Melo's tatted, so. I went to his tattoo artist, and he hooked me up.
So it's somebody here then?
Yeah, yes.
So Melo's got the, he was
He's
here
got the
before you,
hookup.
so he's.
Yep.
So it wasn't like a tattoo shop, like a
No, it was in the house.
people,
Yeah,
yeah.
low key.
Okay.
Yep.
What was it like getting ready to play a game with all that stuff going on?
It kind of inspired me just because it made me want to go harder, because as Kobe, he always went hard, 24/7. He wouldn't want like people to look down and be all sad, He would want to push and strive to be great, so that's what I did.
And the smiley face in the back.
Oh, all right, so this is kind of funny. My mom hates it, but I just saw it on pictures. I was just scrolling through a little tattoo thing, and I was like, I like that. And I don't know if you guys know who it is. His name's Dior. He's a high school kid in Cali. He got the tattoo, or he has a little most hated tattoo. So I wanted one in the back, and I liked the tattoo I did, so I got it. That's it.
Where at?
He has it, the tattoo. Where he has it?
No, where did you get it?
I got
The
that.
shop.
Oh no, the same place.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, same guy.
Yeah.
You got anything else on the horizon tattoo-wise?
I just got this done. It's a little, kind of hurts right now. It's red. Just got a little woof with the little smoke. I just finished up my half sleeve. So it's done. I'm done after that, though. My mom's getting mad. My mom's getting mad. I have to stop. I have to.
You don't want to rival Melo for most tattoos?
No. He got it. He won.
Does your tattoo, inspiration come from something? Or is it just, I know they all have meanings.
Yeah. I got one from my aunt that passed away, and then this one's a family tattoo. And then the wolf is just something that I've always loved. I'm from Oregon, the Grand Oregon, so I love the outdoors and stuff like that. So that's it.
Is she a candidate to get any tattoos as well?
No, no chance. No chance.
Or your twin sister?
My twin has one. Me and her have a little twin tattoo right here, stuff like that. But that's it. She's done too. I'm the only person that likes tattoos in my family. That's it.